Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Player Pip and we are here for the developer stream number 3, Roundup. In this stream, Latham, Rick, and Joel showed off the gameplay, or certain aspects of gameplay. Now they spawned themselves in, it was day 1, and they had plenty of weapons, armor, and so forth to show off. So we didn't actually see progression, but we did get to see new armor, POIs, and things like that. They started out driving around the city in the 4x4, running over zombies and showing off the gore effects, and then they decided to explore the Zillion Tower. Zillion Tower is a remnant. It's a skyscraper, but it's pretty sparse as far as the number of zombies and so forth. So it's mainly for exploration. You can do this early or late game. They encountered maybe 5 or 6 zombies all told, a poppin' pills crate, a weapons bag, and some food and some water. So if you're in a city and you've got that Zillion Tower remnant, it could be a good place to explore early game, or even late game when you're just wanting to kill some time and grab a little loot. Now, one of the things that they discovered, Latham was wearing the Enforcer armor, which is basically suit and tie, and both Rick and Joel at one point thought that he was the businessman zombie coming up on them, so they almost shot him. So if you're playing multiplayer with the harm enemies only option off, then anyone wearing the Enforcer armor may end up a victim of friendly fire. Rick also reiterated that the streamer weekend is still planned for June 21st, starting on Friday and going through, and then experimental should be released on Monday the 24th. The stable release is still scheduled for July the 25th for both PC and console. Now this is traditional Fun Pimps timing, so if they do run into game-breaking bugs, they will delay that. But Rick seemed to think they were on target at the moment. They are still working on discounts and certification for the console version. They said that wishlisting should be available on game shops towards the end of the month. One thing that was mentioned is that the things that they talked about are not the only things that have been improved or changed. There's apparently a lot of things that we just haven't seen yet and that they just keep forgetting to mention. So there will be some discovery once you start playing the game, which will be nice. I believe it was Rick that said something to the effect of that they had not even mentioned a good half dozen features. They're also still planning on post 1.0 updates. They have the 3 updates included in the roadmap that take us into 2025, and then they may even have more after that. I guess it depends on where things go from there. Latham managed to show some of the challenge system of quests and so forth, and it looks like we have 120 different challenges set up in groups of 10. Now, finishing the first row grants you the 4 skill points and directions to the trader, just like in Alpha 21 and previous versions. After that, each row will grant a reward from the trader, but there's no indication specifically what those rewards are, or really even what those quest tiers are. Some people have speculated that we're back to the 10 quest tier system, where you have to complete 10 quests for the trader before you go to the next tier of quests. That may or may not be correct. That's one of the things we'll have to see when we're playtesting ourselves. Visually, there have been a whole lot of improvements, and we're told that there's a lot of improvements under the hood. We should have less performance issues, more FPS, and just better looking game altogether. Looks like the zombies may have benefited from a bit of a grunge bath. They look a little darker, a little dirtier than they used to, not as bright pink and shiny. So overall, I think I like that, but again, until I actually get into the game, it'll be hard to tell. Latham did show off towards the end some of the Twitch integration. He brought out the big-headed zombies and turned on the celebration mode so Joel could run over the zombies in the 4x4 and cause them to explode into confetti. All in all, it was a fun stream, and there was a lot of information visually, but not so much that could be conveyed vocally. That about wraps up the roundup. We just have to wait another week, and Friday, streamers will get 1.0. They will start streaming. There will be streams all weekend, and then on Monday, we can get 1.0 for our own PCs. This is Player Pip saying thanks for stopping by, and have yourselves a great day.